Good morning, everyone. How are you today? It's a beautiful day, and my name's Olive, and welcome. Welcome to my kitchen, and I want to talk to you today about cleanliness in the kitchen and how important it is, and this is a source of some germs and possibly some illness that you may not know about. So for those of you who don't know me, my name's Olive Dodd, and I'm part of a international 30-day live Facebook challenge. Today is day 9. Good morning. And so I want to talk to you about, good morning, Dora. How are you? Great to see you. I want to talk to you about cleanliness in the kitchen. And I love to talk about healthy things, and it is so important to be healthy in the kitchen for your own health. How are you today, Dora? Great to see you. Thanks for the likes and loves. So yeah, if anyone else is joining me, say hi so I can shout out to you. And if you're joining me on the replay later, please write in replay and I can say hi to you later. So good morning. Okay, I have a few notes here because I've done a little bit of research. And so this is my big pet peeve. I love to have a clean kitchen because you're working with food, right? So whatever is on the counter, there's a really good chance that you're going to ingest that. There's so many ways that food can spill, contaminate, and if you don't clean it up, then it breeds disease and germs, and it's going to get into your food and your cooking, and you're going to ingest it, and then we wonder why we're sick. Okay, so my number one pet peeve is grocery bags. Think of all the handling that all your groceries do. They're stocked onto the shelves in the grocery store. Then you handle them, you put them in a cart, then you put them on the conveyor belt to check out. Then you put them into a bag and into a cart, and then the bag, here we go, the grocery bag that you've just loaded goes in the trunk of your car, maybe on the pavement of the parking lot, and then it comes up and it sits on your counter. Well, the bottom of that bag has been absolutely everywhere. And so then it sits on your counter, spreads those germs, and then you cook your meal on it. So this is my big pet peeve. As soon as I bring my groceries in, I take my favorite cleaner, which is a green cleaner. So something that I know is, if I happen to ingest, then I'm not worried about it, and that it's also going to kill bacteria. So I have a spray bottle handy all the time. I spray my counter and I wipe it down. Okay, and so here's my second pet peeve is dish rags. So now that you wipe down your counter, what are you going to wipe it with? Now, dish rags are really, really bad, especially when they're wet. It's just kind of like, ugh, I don't even want to touch this thing, because here's what I looked up is if you have bacteria on your dishcloth, one bacteria can multiply to millions in 1 hour. Now that's incredible. So a wet dish towel is just, especially if it's warm water, is just a breeding ground for bacteria. And even worse than that are sponges. Like, look, this is a sponge that I don't even use, and it was just under my sink. I thought I'd pull it out, and look, it's got this little spot here, and just, you can imagine all the bacteria that are growing up there. So if you use a dish rag, you should be recycling it or re-washing it like after every 2 to 3 uses. And that's what I've read online. So just let me check my notes here. That some places say that you can microwave your dishcloth to sterilize it, but I don't do that because I don't like microwaves, because I think that they give off bad energy and bad waves, and I don't microwave my food. So thanks, Dora. So I use a paper towel, and I know that that's not environmentally friendly, but I feel that my health is for that one thing, it's important. And I have these little half sheets that I use, so I'm not using that. And I do kind of reuse them, so it's not like a one use only, but then, you know, I throw them out as soon as I'm done because they can get pretty dirty too. So let me see, what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, so going back to the cleaner, if you use a cleaner that has harsh chemicals in it and you wipe your counters with those harsh chemicals, well, there's a residue on your counter and you're going to get that into your food again. So it's probably, you want to think about, okay, what are you putting, whatever you're putting on your counter, there's a pretty good chance, because I chop my veggies and my fruit and everything goes on the counter, right? So it's just, it's got to be clean. It's really important for that. And so not only the counter, but you also have to think about your cupboards and your fridge. The fridge, you know, because it's cold in there, you think everything's okay, but things still spill, so that, and then things get pushed into the back and you forget about them, and then the odors and that get into other food and spoil it. So it's a really good idea to clean out your fridge out of all those outdated things that are in the back. And another kind of key point in keeping your kitchen clean is handles. The handles to your cupboards, the handles to your fridge, and especially the handle to where you keep your garbage, because whatever you want to put in the garbage is dirty and you open it up and put it in, and anyway, you get the idea. So that's it for me. I just wanted to make you aware of things that you may not know about, how germs can get into your kitchen and then into your body. So keep a clean kitchen, keep those counters nice and clean. Dora says, I love that you have a plant-based cleaner. Absolutely. I go green because I don't want any of those harsh chemicals in my life. I try to stay absolutely toxin-free. Keep all those toxins out of my life. Okay, what else did I want to say? Yeah, that's it. Okay, oh yes, handles, and just let me check my notes. I think I covered everything. That's it. So if you've gotten any value out of this, please write the word value down. And if you'd like to know more about where I get my cleaners and that kind of thing, please feel free to message me, and I'd be glad to help you out with that. And yeah, keep your kitchen clean. Okay, and thank you for watching, and yeah, you have a wonderful day and a healthy lifestyle. Thanks, and we'll talk to you later. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.